many Americans, the untimely death of John F. Kennedy, one of America's most beloved leaders, has resonated for 47 years. For Jews, the death of Aaron, the beloved brother of Moses, has resonated for 3,000 years. Rabbi, in your book Torahtalk, you relate a beautiful story from Talmudic sources about the death of Aaron. What can we learn about this story, and can you tell us about it?
Death of Aaron, it's not only a story in the Bible, it's a story that teaches us an important lesson to our own lives. JFK's story, it's a painful story in American history. Goes back almost 50 years ago, but it is a story of a man that makes a difference for people. A man that went above parties, a man that really cared for the common cause, and a man that remember for good. Aaron, the biblical name, if you look at the Torah portion of Chukat, meaning laws, it's a man that accepted the laws, accepted God's inscrutable will, but learned to live happily with those laws and regulations. The Torah portion deals with many God's inscrutable wills, such as the law of the red heifer, the painful story how Moses hit the rock with Aaron instead of speaking to the rock. So many hard texts, so many texts that we try to understand and comprehend in our own interpretations, and the rabbis struggle to understand those laws, those stories. Yet Aaron's image remain with us, an image that makes a difference to our lives, and accepting those laws as much as it's hard to accept and follow. The Mishnah tells us, Hillel said, be among the disciples of Aharon. Love peace, pursuing peace. Love people and bring them close to Torah. Aharon, the story in the Parsha of a man that everyone mourns for a period of 30 days, not only 7 days period. And it's because Aaron was a man of peace. Aaron was a man that even at the time of crisis, like losing his two sons for sudden death, accepted God's will. Aaron was a man that even at the time that Moses appeared to him and said, this is a time for you to go to the next world, he took off his garment, he went up on the cave, and he said, God is giving, God is taking back, may his name be blessed. Aaron was a man that pursued peace at any cost. Aaron was a man that remembered for good. So yes, John F. Kennedy and Aaron has a lot in common. He's a leader that so many years later remember for good. And this is something that we should take deep to our hearts. We are not able fully to understand God's will. We not always be able to make a difference in everything in life. Yet we have to pursue, we have to follow the way of Aaron. A man that tried to pursue peace, bring people together, go above the parties, and makes a difference in people's life, and for sure remember for good. We all want to be remembered for good. Our life is transient. We never know when is our time to go on to the next world. Yet the image of Aaron, and yes, in our language, in our time, the image of JFK is the image of people that remember for good.
So the lesson we can learn from this Torah portion is it's important to honor the memories of those who have touched our lives by taking those best qualities and exhibiting that in our own lives as well.